That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Well, we got a few bugs out here, but we're going to bring out our Monsterbass box. This is the November box, and I thought that I'd bring you out here to the lake. See how nice it is over here. It's a beautiful setting, and I thought it'd be nice to open up probably one of our last boxes that we're really gonna get an opportunity to fish this season. So here we are, Monsterbass box. I did a review last month for the October box. This is the November box. I wasn't too nice to Monsterbass. It was a Monsterbass takeover, and I really felt like the lures were a little bit cheap. I wasn't real pleased with the box. Matter of fact, I threw one of the spin baits in the other day. The thing was so sideways, wasn't good. That one went 86th. I'm hoping that we have a little better box this go around. So as I said, I brought you to this beautiful location here. This is one of the lakes that we fish. We usually do pretty good here. Monsterbass time. Let's get this box going. You know, I'm really hoping that we're gonna see some better items in this box. So with that being said, let's get her open. So here we go. Here's the Monsterbass box. Right off the bat, we get our paperwork. This basically gives you information on how to rig up some of the lures they give us. So we'll take a look at these. Let's see what they're saying here. Fall is here and it's popping. Fall is here and it's popping. That's what it says right there. All right, so I was looking for some more square bills, to be honest with you. So I'm not totally disappointed with the square bills, but this is the exact same color they threw at us on the last month's box. They must think it's great. I threw it, really nothing. This is a 6 to 7 foot depth swimmer. And that's what we're looking at there. All right, so now we have a Yozuri. This is another crankbait. So we got 2 crankbaits on this one. And that's a Yozuri crankbait. I like the colors on it. Looks like it'll deep dive a little bit better. Let's see what it says on this thing. So that's 3 to 5 feet. 3 to 5 feet on this guy. We have a 3 to 5 and a 6 to 7. Oh, going right to the plastics, right off the bat. These look like little fish, actually kind of nice. I really don't see them in the stores. The only place I've been able to get any kind of excite baits was through Monsterbass. These are X-Zone. I've used these with the Zooms. They've been pretty good. These are like a chunk style bait, and these chunk style baits are for your chatterbaits, and or usually chatterbaits seem to do really good on it, or your jigs. All right, back to it. So yeah, I just wanted to say hello to one of the guys that fish over here. I see him here quite a bit. Nice guy, and you know, we threw a few fishing stories out there. No luck today though for him, so today was a skunk day for him. But let's get back after the Monsterbass box. Again, Monsterbass is trying to come up with their own plastics. No success yet with them. I still try them. I don't want you to think that I'm so against Monsterbass that I just don't use them. I do give everything an opportunity. I do try very hard to utilize everything they send, so maybe I'm missing out on something. They did send us a nice black and blue jig. Black and blue is always a winner. These 2 items are gonna match up very nice. So that's gonna be great. We'll give those a shot. I mean, it's gonna be jig season here before you know it. Things are gonna start getting cold, and we're gonna have to start isolating the areas of where we think those fish are gonna be. More of target fishing than throwing it out there and hoping for the best. All right. This is an Excalibur. I do like that it's giving me this big paddle style spinner. Brass does work well. This is a 3/8 ounce. The color's pretty decent. We'll give it a shot. To be honest with you, I'm thinking that I would actually take one of these worms and maybe cut it down a little bit and use this as a trailer package for this spin bait. And then of course, you know, you got to kiss my bass sticker. All right, well, you know, they throw all these kinds of crazy stickers out there. You know what? I just happen to be out of drop shot hooks, and their drop shot, these spear point drop shot hooks have been really sharp. I've caught a lot of fish on them, so this is something that we really enjoy. We like the terminal tackle that you're sending out to us, Monsterbass. Keep that stuff coming, you know, because that's the one thing that, you know, unless you're going with some of the really cheap brands, we love the terminal tackle. We love playing around with that stuff. So thanks very much for that. So we ended up with three plastic baits: the Excite minnows, the Monsterbass kind of swim worms, and the X Zone chunk baits, which I like a lot. So these were keepers. We'll give the spin bait a shot. If it's better than the Monsterbass spin bait, I'm all about it. But there's nothing worse than putting a spin bait in there and having to bring it back so super slow to keep it straight. I mean, these things will start bending and flipping and running on an angle. It's really hard to get a fish's attention when the flash is just not in the right spot. Delivered us 2 different crankbaits, which are kind of small. I've been trying to get a little bit deeper. Fish seem to be hanging out towards the bottom, at least that's what my hummingbird's telling me. So these may not be real great yet. We're still not seeing the fish balling up around here yet. We're not really seeing the activity of the bait fish really getting together. So I'm interested to see that work when that happens. And then of course we got our jig. We'll put together again with our chunk style bait. So really interested in the box. Not as bad as the first box. Sorry, Monsterbass, I wasn't real impressed with their Monsterbass box, but this box, you raised the game a little bit here. So I'm interested in using some of these items, some good name brands. Yeah, can't wait to use them. So again, this is the Monsterbass box. Thanks guys for watching, really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the November Monsterbass box opening. And here we go. So thanks guys.